All right, Coach. Not necessarily a pretty win, but got the job done. What are some thoughts after tonight's win?
Yeah, I thought the first half was um, not our best offensive outing, and we've struggled with that in the past. But at this point in the year, it's like you just kind of challenge them in the locker room to take ownership of what they're doing out on the court. It's not a lack of effort. It's not a lack of focus. It's just they need to be able to put into practice the things that we work on a daily basis. And I thought they accepted that challenge. I thought they came out and kind of took ownership of what they were bringing to the floor in the third quarter. I thought Luana really sparked us with her some of her defensive plays, and then some of her just attacking the rim. I thought Jasmine, same thing, got some things accomplished out there. I thought different people kind of stepped up, but we talked about after the game. It it only takes kind of one person to generate some momentum, to get something positive done, and then it's easy for the next person and the next person to kind of do that. But we need to continue it, especially at this point in the year. Everybody's good at the beginning of a race, and everybody's good in the last lap of a race. But can we be good and consistent and play well through this middle part of the season where it becomes a little bit more challenging?
Knowing that the team beat LMU pretty badly down at their place earlier in conference play, do you think that LMU had a chip on their shoulder for tonight and came out the start of the game pretty well?
Oh, for sure. I mean, just like like we're gonna hopefully be when Santa Clara comes here. We talked about that at halftime too. We're playing a team that had their pride hurt when we went down the first time, and they're going to come out. They're going to give you their best effort, give you your best shot, and what are you going to do? Can you match that? Are you going to be able to bring that same kind of energy? And I thought we did respond in the third quarter, especially.
Yeah, down at halftime, outscored LMU 23-9 in that third quarter. What was said in the locker room at halftime to kind of push the team in the right direction?
Just those things. We talked about coming out and that that LMU was taking some punches at us, and we were just kind of standing there taking the punches and not really throwing any punches back, and talked about not wasting opportunities. This is the middle part of the season, and a season is made and lost in this kind of middle chunk. So what are you going to do? Don't waste an opportunity on your home court to be able to put yourself in position, which this whole thing right now is about putting yourself in position for the conference tournament, being able to get a high seed, being able to find a way to make our way into the championship game. So don't waste a moment. Play with some passion. Bring whatever you have to the court, but let's get something accomplished here in the second half.
You mentioned Luana, pretty good performance tonight by her, shooting the ball well and passing, 12 points, 7 assists. She hasn't necessarily been playing well offensively in the last couple of games, at least scoring the ball. But how confident are you? That she has the ability to do these things on a day-to-day basis.
No, I love Lou. I would go to war with that kid any day. I mean, she's, she doesn't have a ton of confidence in her perimeter shot, like her 3-point shot, and teams sag off of her, but it's not like that's a new thing for her. She has adapted her game to being able to play in a way that she's still effective. Teams sag off. I thought she did a great job penetrating against their zone. I thought she did a great job attacking the basket and creating opportunities for herself and for teammates. She's just plays so hard, and she's so tough. Like I said, she's one of my favorite players to coach because you know what you're going to get from her, in terms of effort every time she sets foot on the court.
I want to talk about Aya for a second. Quietly, played well today, especially on the defensive side of the ball with 3 steals and guarded the perimeter pretty well. What has she done well, especially defensively, the last couple of weeks?
I thought she was real key for us in the fourth quarter. There was a stretch there where she was involved in, every loose ball, every tie-up, every opportunity to get a rebound down there. She's on the floor. She's, that was a huge part of what she can do. She physically, she's capable of being a really nice defensive player, and she's a very good scorer too when she gets her feet set. I think she was 2 of 4 from the 3-point line tonight. When she gets her feet set and she's squared up, she can knock her shot down. She's got a really nice pull-up shot that we'd like to get her to be able to take a little bit more. But with the rotation that we have, we really rely on her to come in, and when she gives us the kind of defense and the kind of, good offensive lift that she did tonight, that really helps us.
one more game this week at home against probably the best team in the conference in Gonzaga. What are some things that the team can take from today and the past couple of weeks to possibly pull out the win in that game?
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be obviously a really challenging game. They've been kind of running through their conference schedule and their non-conference schedule as well. But, what I talked to the team about at the end of, after this game was, we're going to come and we're going to get you guys really prepared, and your job is to go out and do what you've done every single time we've taken the court for the most part. We're going to earn their respect by how hard we play. We're going to try to make things difficult for them. We're going to make it a game, that's not any fun. Win or lose, we want it to be not very much fun for Gonzaga. We're going to do everything we can. We're not going to be intimidated. We're going to come out and try to do the best we can, and we're going to learn from it. We have 2 opportunities to play them for sure, and we're going to do what we can do in the first game and learn from it, and it'll be a really good experience. I don't think Deb's ever played against Gonzaga yet in her career, so I know she's looking forward to that matchup. And we're going to come out and give it our best shot. That's why we play the game.